Good evening, Mr. Rafi.
Good evening, sir.
Hi. So first of all, congratulations on passing the PMP examination with above target in all three areas.
Thanks a lot, sir. It was a great pleasure to have a training with you, and I have learned a lot in terms of project management skills. And in exam point of view, also, it was very useful.
Thank you. Thank you. You are welcome. Right. And Mr. Rafi is working as a project manager in a major corporate in Qatar. And one of the things what I have to mention about Mr. Rafi is he supported his batchmates as well. So every day he was like, posting questions, motivating others to take the examination. And I'm sure because of his motivation, many of his batchmates are going to take the examination and, pass the examination soon. So as Mr. Rafi is traveling soon, he agreed to give a debrief before he is traveling. Thank you very much for that.
Yeah, it is
So
my pleasure.
you're welcome. Right. So can we start with your preparation? How you did the preparation and what materials used for the preparation so that other participants can get benefit of that?
Yeah, let me start my preparation. And actually, like first, I have attempted this exam in 2020, but I was not getting the correct path, and I
Mhm,
was lacking dedication also. And in between, like my father health was also not well, so I took
oh,
time to take this exam, but
mhm,
I was in touch with the subject. I was
mhm,
continuously in touch with the subject. Through your training, I got some platform, like we had to follow these steps, and if we give some dedication and time and continuous attention, then it is possible. So I followed the same route. Like first of all, I was focusing more on understanding things, like
mhm,
how it flows, and then after that I was focusing more on agile. And after that, final steps was like last 3 days, what I did is I have gone through your slides, because I
mhm,
don't have much time that 3 days. So I have gone through the slides, like from the beginning, like all the slides I have read at least like one time. Okay. And then after that, I have gone through the agile question also,
mhm.
and I have attempted mock too. So
Mock
this
two.
was the preparation at the last. And one more one PDF you have shared with the team.
Yes.
So that PDF was also useful related to agile.
Mhm, mhm.
So that was useful, and that's it. And the preparation journey started actually, like actual preparation. If I want to share it, it was like you can consider like 3 months for me.
3 months intense preparation for the
Yeah, intense
examination.
preparation, because you need
Okay.
to understand the subject, and like you need to read the student guide, and you need to read agile guide also. At least 2 times is recommended from my side. So
Mhm,
as you said, like you have to read at least 2 times. So I have read student guide 2 times, and agile guide, it was very easy, so I read 3 times.
mhm.
And rest all, like I have listened to your recordings 2 times.
Oh, okay.
So that was very useful in understanding the subject, like
Mhm,
especially the core point of view, like risk and agile and quality management and hybrid also. It was useful. Just
mhm.
if you have a strong base of predictive and agile, so you can definitely answer a hybrid question as well in the exam.
Great. So basically, you focused on the student manual, agile practice guide when it comes to books, and
Yes.
then you practiced mock two and other mock exams as well, right?
Yeah, mock. Actually, last 15 days I have given more time to mock, because I
Mm-hmm.
wanted myself to be ready for time and that all. Because
Mm-hmm.
you said time might be the challenging factor in exam. But
Mm-hmm.
since I practiced lot of mocks, so I did not face much issues.
Oh,
So in
so
the real
practice
exam,
makes it perfect,
yeah, yeah.
Great.
So it was very helpful actually. So I
Very good.
attended some Udemy mocks just to make myself in terms of speed good.
Mm-hmm.
So and this session-wise quizzes also all have attended 2 times.
In
So because
the
that
LMS, in the learning
LMS,
management system.
learning
Okay.
management system. So one
Mm-hmm.
we have done with the class only. So one I have did like second time also. Like I did 2 times.
Okay.
So like that I practice mock questions, and I have
Mm-hmm.
done this mock one also.
Mock
So
one.
mock
Okay.
one, yeah. And mock zero I tried, but I was feeling like it was consuming too much time and it was very easy. So then
Mm-hmm.
I thought I thought like that this much easy won't come for the exam. So
Yes,
then I
because
left in between. Yeah,
yeah, as I told you, Mock zero is mainly focusing on the concept. Mock
correct,
one
correct.
and two is focusing on the exam.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So
great.
then,
So
yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah, so then I attended this mock two times, and agile also 2 times. Agile
Okay.
180 questions.
Well, 180 questions, what I shared. You attended
Yeah,
two
yeah,
times.
two
Okay,
times.
great.
Yeah.
Now, coming to the examination, how was the real exam? Is it close to what you prepared, more of agile, more of predictive, or balancing in three areas? Can you give a brief on your exam experience?
Yeah, actually, as per my understanding, the real exam was like this. Like it was like you can say 40% agile
Mm-hmm.
and 40% hybrid
Mm-hmm.
and 20% predictive.
Okay, so 40, almost like 40, 80 percentage hybrid and agile, and 20
Yeah,
percentage only predictive.
yeah, and more of like in that 20 also like more of like risk and quality management question.
Risk and quality management, you got many questions.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right. So how was the real question? Is it like more situational or more big book based, or it's a combination of both? When I say book based, they're asking about tools and techniques for risk, or like that, or how was the real exam questions?
Yeah, actually, I was little surprised. They did not ask much about tools and techniques, and
Mm-hmm,
even this input output also was not there.
mm-hmm,
So it was like more of like what will be the project manager next action plan, what he will
mm-hmm,
do next, and
mm-hmm.
like if what would have what the project manager would have done to avoid this issue. This kind of question more.
That kind. So it's more of situational questions from a
Yeah.
project manager's point of view.
Yeah. So if you
So
have a strong base, so it is helpful to answer the question. Like if you have strong agile base and if you have strong predictive base, so then you
mhm.
can definitely answer the question well.
So one of the points what I'm understanding is when you are practicing questions, reading the material, you need to have that project manager mindset, not as a team member mindset. That will guide you in the right direction. Is that correct?
Yeah. So you need to just ensure like whatever you are doing in the right faith of team, and you are doing right faith of organization,
Mm-hmm.
and you are doing right faith in terms of project manager, and you are doing right faith in terms of like overall perspective also, like ethically
Okay.
also you are doing correct, that kind of
So
thing keep in mind
you
actually.
you recommend to read that code of ethics once, at least once for the exam. It will be helpful
Yeah, actually there will be some 3 to 4 questions from
from
there.
that area. Okay.
Yeah.
So have you got any calculation based questions in the exam?
Yeah, actually, I got actually. I was surprised, and it was very
Ah,
tough also.
really? From
And
which
yeah,
concept is earned value
uh,
management?
yeah, actually, it was from budget, EAC, ETC.
Earned value management. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So you might be surprised that was the only question where I stuck actually.
Calculation based, because
Yeah,
usually the feedback what we are getting is no calculation based question. They will
yeah,
give the values and they will ask you to interpret the data. Okay,
yeah.
how is the project
I
performing?
thought it will be from like CPI or SPI like that. So
Mm-hmm.
in the first section itself, like in the first 60 question, I got that. So
Oh,
I was
okay,
yeah, little scared of that question. Maybe some more question kind might come in second or third, but it was not like that actually.
not
Like
like
only
that.
one
Okay.
calculation was there, and it was little tough
Mm-hmm.
compared to what I expected. Because
Oh, okay.
still I have prepared for that also, but I thought it will be like straightforward CPI or SPI, or it will be some critical path question like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I was surprised to
Not
see that question.
okay. So no questions from expected monetary value in risk or something like that. Those calculations didn't come for the
Yeah,
exam.
they did not came actually.
Mm-hmm.
They did not came.
So when it comes to the type of questions, have you got like many one correct answer question or multiple correct answer question, or how was the composition of questions?
Many will be one answer, directly one answer will be there.
Mm,
So
mm.
a lot of them one answer. Only you can say like around 8 to 10 two choice, and like around 2 to 3 will be like three like
Matching.
that. Match,
Oh, two to
not
three will
three.
be three
Yeah,
answers. Okay, okay.
yeah, like this. But more will be direct one will be
That
the answer.
you
Yeah,
got any matching questions or hotspot based questions you got?
yeah. One hotspot I got, and
Uh-huh.
three match the following each section.
E section. Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
great.
So it was like, yeah, if you have strong concepts, you can match the following easily. You can do
Mm-hmm.
actually based on your teachings. So
Okay.
if you remember like what will happen in life cycle, and if you remember risk, what will happen. Like
Mm-hmm.
I still remember the example you have mentioned. Like whenever you're driving a car, like the risk threshold is like whenever the petrol indicator goes, like it will
Yeah,
become orange and the toll. So
Yeah,
those kind of things will be useful, like answering the things.
okay, that's about the, a symptom or a warning signs telling you the risk is waiting for you.
Yeah, so it will be
Okay,
more like concept wise. So your
concept
concept
wise.
should be very clear. So
Mhm.
if you have any, if your concept is not clear, even if you are attempting more mocks, also it is not useful, sir.
Oh, that's a very good point actually you are
Yeah,
mentioning. So because I believe that the reason for that is you are not getting the exact question what you're practicing in the
yeah,
examination. But
yes.
once the concept is clear and you have some questions practice, you will think in the right direction. And
Uh, so that is important, sir. Yeah.
in your case, you got above target in all the areas. That means you thought in the right direction for all the most of the
Yeah.
questions.
So and I was before biometric race, I was sure like I will pass. So actually,
Oh,
I
okay.
was I was interested to know like maybe like in 180 how much correct I got. Like that I was thinking actually
They,
before finishing the exam. So but
oh,
anyway, this is performance based, so it's okay. So I
very good.
respect EMI.
Okay, so very good. That's a good performance. And you mentioned like the time management was not an issue for you. You could manage on time. And most of
Yeah,
the participants, like recently, they are saying the same. Time management is quite easy for them. I mean,
yeah,
they are able to finish within time. In fact,
yeah.
earlier,
Only yeah, correct.
yeah. Go
So
ahead.
only thing what I did is like I had divided time into 70, 70, 70.
Hmm.
So 20 minutes I have just kept buffer.
Oh, okay. Use the project management concept there.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
right.
70 minutes I have kept for each section, and I did like that only in exam. Like I was
Hmm.
able to finish exactly in 70 minutes the first section.
Oh, okay.
So I did not reviewed all the question because already like I took in one shot only. I make sure like it is correct, or else I will
Hmm.
like I took little
Flag it.
time like to answer. Yeah, like I did not
Okay.
review actually. So it was
Right.
like not I did not took any action to review the questions, but I have
Hmm.
ensured like the answer is correct, and I am confident like that.
Very good. You took the break in between.
Yes, yes, 10-minute break I took.
10 minutes break. You took the exam in the center, right? Family computers.
Yes, yes, in the family
Okay.
computer center, it was helpful actually. Like
It was
you will not
helpful.
have any tension. Yeah, it's straightforward.
Hmm. Okay, great. So now, finally, what is your advice like to the future exam takers? If they do this thing, they will surely pass the exam. So, what is your advice for them?
So my final advice is actually three things. Okay.
Hmm.
First is make your preparation journey continuous. Like don't give gap. So
Hmm.
if you give a gap, actually again you will your information gets flushed out. So you
Oh,
have to
okay.
again start for
Restart.
preparation from the beginning. Yeah. So if you give if you're very much continuous, like you at least like example 3 month continuous, it should be continuous. If you
Hmm.
give 1 month back a gap example or 15 days gap, again you have to re-prepare things.
Okay.
So it should
Okay.
be continuous 3 month. And second thing is focus more on understanding the things. So
Hmm.
like focus more like example like how like agile works and those kind of concept, like how the project manager reacts, and like how the servant leader should be, and
Hmm.
more like this kind of things, like what kind of action he has to perform. Because
Hmm.
most of the time in the questions you will be stuck with two choices more. You can
Okay.
eliminate two choices very
Hmm.
straightforward, but two
Another
choices
two
are
choice.
there. Yeah, with those two choices in one, like you can eliminate only if you have a deep knowledge of the subject.
Oh, okay. Okay. So
Uh,
focus more on clarifying the subject, clearing the subject, clearly
Clarifying the
understanding the
subject,
subject.
like the choice will be like team, or like you there might be project manager or product owner, what are the roles and responsibility. So you should be very clear on those
Hmm.
topics.
Okay.
So so those things are there. And third thing is don't read anything on exam day.
Okay, that's a good point. Why you think so?
So because your mind will be very fresh. So I
Okay.
read till like my exam was there till sorry, my exam started by 3 p.m. 3:30
Mm-hmm.
p.m. So on Saturday I took this exam. So I read
Mm-hmm.
till I think 1 o'clock in the night. Okay,
A previous day night.
previous day night till I read 1 o'clock, and then I decided I will not read one word also now. So I
Oh,
will keep
okay.
my mind completely fresh.
Okay. Okay. Great.
So I
And that
went.
worked out.
Yeah, so it worked out actually. So I was very much fresh, and like I was able to answer
Focus.
all the
Mm-hmm.
questions completely without any doubt. So as I
Mm.
said, like I was like around 95% I was sure like my answers are correct.
Oh, okay. Very
So
good.
So it was good actually. The mind was very fresh, and if you have good understanding of subjects, and if you have a properly given dedication and time and continuous 3 month, and
Mm-hmm.
if you have practiced some mocks, at least you have to practice around 1000 marks. That should be fine, I think.
1,000
So
questions. Okay.
yeah, so that will
Okay.
prepare you in terms of speed. So
Okay.
and then like if you want to answer it quickly, and your brain will actually adapt in that way actually.
Adapt to that. So because as you mentioned, like 3 months continuously you prepared, you read
Yeah,
the concepts or books, you watched the video, you practiced questions. So your mindset is tuned in that
yeah,
way, so that as you exactly mentioned, during the exam you are almost confident your answers are correct, and you got
yeah,
very good score as well.
yeah, I was
So
sure actually. Yeah, so that was very good part actually. So
mhm.
that thing, yeah,
Normally, like that is a best practice. Like it's not like you're reading for 2 days, 3 days, practice some questions and then going and struggling. Instead, you do a proper preparation, go fully
yeah,
prepared. There is no
yeah,
chance for
that's it.
failure.
Yeah, that was
So,
very good part actually. So I have learned a lot of things from this PMP certification in terms of like in my life also. Like if I want to achieve something, I have to prepare in this way, then only I will achieve. Otherwise, I won't be
wow,
able to achieve.
really, that's really good. Like it's not only for the exam, you are taking that
Yeah,
lesson for your life, for your project. You're
yeah,
already applying PMP concepts, project
yeah.
management concepts. That's great.
So that was very helpful actually, and your training and the flow and all those things was very useful actually.
Great. And the good thing is you are also supporting your batchmates, like to practice questions and keeping that momentum, so that, like most of them, they're contacting me and telling us they're also going for the examination soon. That's really,
Yeah, actually, most of
appreciable
them
effort.
what yeah most of the time what happens is in this PMP journey, like I heard from many people, like once they take training, and if they don't do preparation, and they will forget actually, and
True,
they will not give, and like simply the effort is also wasted, and the time also is wasted.
true.
So
So,
I just like I want my batchmate also to get through this, because already they have put the time effort. So
mhm.
it will be one memorable thing actually for all of the people in the batch get past the PMP. So it will be
Yes,
good for
yes.
us actually, for remembrance purpose actually.
Very good. And there are other batchmates as well, like those who took the training at the beginning of the year and still haven't certified. They're waiting for, like maybe start the preparation. This will really motivate them to, start the preparation and give the exam and pass the exam before the end of the year.
Yeah, yeah, sure, sir.
Great.
Yeah, yeah, sure,
Wow. And that's a very good debrief. And I'm sure like all the future exam takers will be benefiting from that. And once
sure, sir.
again,
Yeah,
thank you very much for taking time in between
yeah,
your
it is my
traveling
pleasure.
plan and,
Yeah, it is my pleasure,
giving
sir.
a debrief. Great.
It was a very awesome experience to have a training with you. So I have learned a lot of good topics, understanding from a project management perspective. So I never thought like I will give this much time to project management. Actually, I'm a
Okay.
technical person. So I am
Uh-huh.
into database administration, and I am into cloud. You might heard you heard of cloud.
Yes, 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 yes.
So I'm
No,
more
we are.
into yeah. So I'm
Go
more
ahead.
into Oracle Cloud and Azure,
Mhm,
this kind of stuffs more.
mhm.
So,
They are
but
going to establish Azure here, database. I mean, the cloud systems here in Qatar itself, isn't it?
yeah, yeah, in 2022 it is coming. So
It's
most of
coming.
the
Yeah.
organization, they are adapting to Microsoft
Mhm,
Azure. So I'm more into technical, but once I start learning this project management, I got interest in this also.
mhm.
So I'm planning to do a balance between two, like between this
Technical
project
and
management,
management.
technical and management. Let's hope
Yeah.
for the best in the future.
Great. All the best. Have a nice trip. And thank you very
Thanks
much
a
for
lot, sir.
providing
Thanks a
input.
lot. I'll
Thank
be in
you.
touch with you. I'll be in touch with
Sure.
you.
Please be in
Yeah,
touch. Thank you.
yeah.
See
Thanks
you.
a lot, sir.
Bye.
Thanks a lot.
Thank
See
you.
you then. Bye.
See
Bye.
you. Bye.